All right, Elite Performance Academy. We've been talking to you guys throughout the morning, just the last few minutes, and we were talking about obviously goals and how to achieve those goals. And when you're a bodybuilder, some of it's genetics, but of course you can have those genetics, but you have to put the work in. Yeah. Right? Like, you got to have the commitment on top of that, and that's got to be a rare thing.
Of course, it's, persistence and never missing a workout. Like, people, for the last 14 years, I've probably not missed 3 workouts.
Yeah.
Sickness, or someone in my family's been sick or something,
Right.
If New Year's Day happens to be a leg day, I'm in there at 10 a.m. just like it's any other day, whereas everybody else is probably still hungover from the bar.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it's kind of funny that that's where you get into the side of professional side.
Right.
But you don't, some people may think to themselves, it's so much commitment to get myself where I want to be. Mm-hmm. And depending on what your goals are, I think you probably have to keep them realistic.
Well, you do, but you need to decide what your priorities are.
Right.
You know what I mean? If priority is health and being strong and living a healthier life, then you make the time for it, and you cut out some of those things that maybe are detracting from that aspect of your life.
There's got to be an addiction to it too, because once you get into once you start seeing those results,
absolutely,
you're like, you feel great, right?
Yeah, it's hormonal as well as seeing the physical results. It's a hormonal thing going on in your body. You're like, you actually feel better.
Right.
So
like, and that's going to help you in all things. And when you deal with when you couple that with the right foods as well, your body is a well-oiled machine, and you're firing on all cylinders. That's got to be a good feeling.
100%. That's what's going to make the whole complete package, right? You can't. Your body's like a Ferrari, so you've got to make sure you're putting in the proper nutrients in there.
Well, it's more Volkswagen, to be honest with you,
exactly.
right now.
Exactly.
But everybody has that potential to be not necessarily a Ferrari, but you can get in sports car shape, right? Just to use an analogy.
It doesn't need to be. You don't need to look, amazing all the time. As long as you feel great, you can get up out of bed and feel vital and feel happy to approach your day. And people need to realize that there doesn't need to be fluctuations in your mood and your energy levels, things like this. There's ways to overcome that through proper nutrition and proper supplementation. It's not just for people like me. It's for people like you and everybody else. It's so simple. It's not like you have to change your whole life. You just got to make some small changes, and that's what we're going to be teaching tomorrow in the seminar, how to approach that.
It's interesting. It seems to me that if you bring a positive energy to this, it becomes easier, and then you start seeing results. You can use that actual motivation in all parts of your life. Like, I know we're talking nutrition and also working out. Yeah. But then you probably tackle all things, your career, education, with that kind of mindset, right?
Well,
it gets you tough mentally.
You stop viewing it as, I got to go to the gym because I got to do this. You view it as improvement and making yourself better, and that, again, carries over to all aspects of life. The excellence is not a part-time thing. You got to make it a habit. And so if you're excellent in one thing, you got to be excellent across the board, and that just makes you more well-rounded and live a healthier, happier life.
Right. Do vitamins and supplements help every person? There's a setup for every person who is out there.
Absolutely. 100%. Yeah. That's basically what the major, like, all these questions you're asking us is the major goal, the reason why we brought in a pro bodybuilder, because they are awesome at making sure your immune system's up, making sure that you're eating properly, making sure that you're training properly. And the goal of the seminar tomorrow is to educate people, to bring them to that next level, right? So they have the tools, but they're educating themselves so that they're going to get better training tips, they're going to get better supplement tips, they're going to get better nutrition tips. And I've had the chance to look over Ben's presentation. It's fantastic because it's really open to the beginner, the hardcore trainer, or the athlete, or the naturopath, the chiropractor, or doctors. It's a real learning tool for a lot of different people. So
yeah, it seems to me, if another analogy, everyone who would be coming to this would be a little leaguer or a minor leaguer, and you're getting to talk to an NHL caliber athlete.
Absolutely.
And so of course you're going to learn something, whether you've got no experience or lots of it, right?
Regardless of what level you're at, that wealth of knowledge and information that he has can be carried over into whatever level that you're at and help bring you to that next level.
I mean, for those people sitting at home, realize that if there's something wrong in your body, whether it be physical, whether you don't feel well, whether you're tired, there's a way to overcome that. You need to realize it's really simple. It's not that difficult. You don't have to overhaul your life.
Yeah.
There's a small little thing that we can teach you that will literally make you feel better. You don't have to sit at home in discomfort and your back pain. How can you fix your back pain with supplements? It can be done.
All right. Well, eliteperformanceacademy.ca. You can get all the details on the seminar there.
Yeah, and New Global Vitamins.
www.newglobalvitamins.ca.
All right.
There's a segment there, Learn from Ben, and it's all there, all the information.
Want to change your life? Take the first step. That's how it works. All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me this morning. We're back with more on CTV Morning Live next.